Hello guys, so today I'm gonna explain you how you can solve a quadratic equation for any bank exam or any exam like LIC or any exam in around 20 to 25 seconds, or let's say that you can solve 5 questions in around 2 to 2.5 minutes. So let's start. This is question number 1, and as you can see that there are two equations, x equation and y equation. In x equation the signs are plus and minus, in y equation the signs are minus and plus. So first we will find what will be the roots of this number. So for x we can find it as, we can break 20 into two numbers, 5 and 4, and we can break 72 into two numbers, 9 and 8. Now we want to get that number which will become 13 on adding these numbers, and which will become 72 into 20, that is 40 on multiplying these numbers. So we'll get that it will come out as 9 5s are 45 and 8 4s are 32. So when we will subtract these two numbers we'll get 13. So now when in equation the signs are plus and minus, then in root we'll add signs as minus and plus, and the number which will be the largest number among the two roots will assign minus sign to that number, and the smallest number will get plus sign. Now just simply divide these two roots by the coefficient of x, that is 20. On doing so we'll get the roots of x. Now coming to y, in equation y you can see two signs, minus and plus. So first let's find the roots of y equation. The roots, we'll find that roots on which on multiplying 8 and 125 we'll get that number, and on adding those roots we'll get 65. So what will be the roots? We'll break 8 into two numbers, that is 4 into 2, and we'll break 125 into three numbers, that is 5 into 5 into 5. Now see, when we'll add then the two roots will come out as 4 into 2 8, 8 into 5 40, and 5 into 5 25. When in equation the signs are minus and plus, then simply close your eyes and add two signs, that is plus and plus, and you'll just add the roots. You don't have to do anything in the equation in which the signs are minus and plus. You just have to add plus sign in the roots, and now we'll divide it by the coefficient of y, that is 8. Doing so we'll get the number as, here we'll get roots of y as 5 and around 3 point something, and these two roots are anyway smaller than these two roots, therefore our answer will be y is greater than x. Coming back to second question, you can see here we have taken another signs. In equation x there are signs minus and plus, and in equation 2 we have different signs, that is minus and minus. Now solving this question, we see, first take out the roots of x. We'll take a 3 into 8 7s are 56. Now which two numbers will get? That we get on adding 29 and on multiplying 3 into 56. So that number will be 77 into 3 21, and into 8, so 8. These two are the roots of x. Now here the sign in equation, this x equation, the sign is minus and plus, so we'll add plus and plus in the root sign, and we'll divide it by the coefficient of x, that is 3. Doing so we have got the roots of x. Now coming to y, in equation y you can see the signs are minus and minus. When the signs are minus and minus, then the sign of the roots becomes plus and minus. Now we'll find out the roots of equation y. The root will be such that on adding or subtracting those roots we get 5 here, and on multiplying those roots we get 8 into 3, that is 24. So the two roots will be, let's break the number first, 3 into 2 into 4. So the number will be what? 8 and 3 only. So we'll add 8 here and 3. Now many of you will ask why we have not added 3 here and why we have added 8. So the rule is when we have in equation there is sign minus and minus, the root sign will be plus and minus, and we'll assign that number to the plus sign which is highest among the two roots. So here the 8 is highest between 8 and 3, so we'll assign plus sign to 8 and minus sign to 3. Now see, you can check it, like here it is minus, then here it should be plus, because minus is enemy to a plus. So on adding these two numbers we get 8 minus 3, that is plus 5. On multiplying these two numbers we get minus 24. So this is how it should be done. Now we'll divide it by the coefficient of y, that is 3 and 3. So we'll get answer as 2 point something and minus 1. Now anyway, you can see that this is comes out to 7 and 2.3 to 6, 2.66. This comes out to be 2.661. So we can say that 21 by 3, that is 7, is greater than both of these numbers, and 2.66 is equal to 2.66 but greater than 1. So our answer will be x is greater than or equal to y. So I hope you have understood this. Now coming to the third question, here you can see two equations. X, in equation x we have the sign minus and minus, just like the previous equation. In equation 2 we have the sign plus and plus. So but in this the equation is bigger, so I'll also show you how to find the roots. So for the first equation, that is x, take 2 from here and break it into 2, that is it comes out to be how much, 11 into 11, 121. 11 into, that is 11 to 21. Now we want to get such roots that here we'll get 0, and on multiplying we'll get how much, 462. So we'll get, how we'll get that? Yeah, the two roots will be 11 into 2, 22 and 21. Now here it is minus, so we'll assign plus and minus sign, and as I've told you in the previous question, we'll assign plus sign to that root which is highest among the two roots. So we have assigned plus to 22 and minus to 21. Now just divide it by the coefficient of x, that is 2. On doing so we get the answer here as 11 and here is minus 10.5. Now coming to equation y, here you can see in equation the signs are plus and plus. So first let's find out the roots. 2, and we'll divide it like the same, 11 into 21. Now here we have to, on adding these two roots we want to get 43, and on multiplying we have to get 462 only. So the two roots will be how much, 21 into 11 into 22 and 21. Since in equation the sign is plus plus, we'll assign the two roots with minus sign. It is rule that whenever in the equation the sign is plus plus, we'll assign minus signs to the roots. Just divide it by the coefficient of y, that is 2 and 2. It comes out to minus 11 and it comes out to minus 10.5. So now comparing these two equation, we see that here it is 11 is bigger than both of these numbers, and 10.5 is bigger than 11.5 and equal to minus 10.5. Therefore our answer will be x is greater than or equal to y. Now coming to some tips. See, here are the equation signs and here are our root signs. Whenever the equation the sign will be minus and plus, we will assign sign plus to the roots of that equation. Whenever the sign will be minus, we will assign plus sign to the roots. Whenever we will be sign plus, we will assign minus signs to the roots. And whenever we will the sign in the equation the signs will be plus, we will assign minus plus signs to the root. Now see, here is a pro tip for you. Whenever the sign is minus and the root sign will be plus, you'll get confused as to which number will assign plus sign and which number will assign minus sign. So here is pro tip. Out of the two roots which you will get, the root which will be bigger among the two. So let's suppose the two roots are 7 and 8. Then you will assign plus sign to the 8 and minus sign to the 7. So the conclusion is that whichever root will be bigger among the two, you will assign plus sign to that number and minus sign to the smallest number. Now coming to this plus minus. In this equation, let's suppose the two roots are 9 and 10. Then you